Hi and welcome to Shop J Pasini for great deals on eBay. Today I'm doing a demo video on an HP 7520 all-in-one printer. If you guys are interested in seeing this demo, stick around, it's coming up. Thanks. Okay folks, here's the printer I'm talking about. It's an HP 7520. It's an all-in-one printer, and I'm going to do a brief, quick demo, hopefully quick demo on this printer, talk a little about it, and then the rest is up to you guys. It'll be listed on eBay today, so if you're interested, stick around for this demo. Thanks. Okay folks, here we have the HP 7520 all-in-one printer. As you can see here on my desk, I got the AC power cord, and I also am including with this here this nice gold-plated, whatever, I can see it there, USB printer cable that comes with it. Very good quality made cable, and I'm going to show you how this thing works. I have an extension cord right next to my desk here, so we're going to do a live demo. This way you know it's no smoke and mirrors, and we're going to take it from there. I'm going to plug this in first. Let me plug this into the printer. Don't mind the rag, folks. I have this here so I can move the printer around without scratching the desk. So I'm just going to move it this way without... Need a bigger desk, folks. Anyway, okay, so let's plug this in here. Okay, it's going to plug right in here. Just lighting here is not the greatest, folks. I'm sorry about that. There we go. And I'm going to plug in the USB cable that comes with it. That plugs right next to it. Okay, like that. We're going to plug this. First, let's plug the USB cable into the computer. You'll hear an audible sound. That means it's connecting to the computer. It's acknowledging whatever. And I'm going to go in detail, a little detail with that, and just talk a little about it. I'm going to plug it in. I got the extension cord here. And I'm just going to move this adapter over here really quick, just temporarily for now. And we're going to turn the printer around again. Now I believe I have paper here. Oh, here it is. Now, bear with me for 1 second here, folks. I wanted to get something here. I want to just show you guys. I did print out a test page, okay, for you guys, for your potential buyers out there. If you can see it. Or is it here? There you go. The glare, I apologize for the glare, folks. And I also have a printer status report here. Okay, this printer will need ink, even though it's showing over here. Some of the ink cartridges are very low. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, I'm going to try to go into this here a little in detail just to help you guys out, because the reason why I'm saying it, because in the past I had sold printers and the potential buyers that had purchased it later on would say, hey, I can't get it to work, or this I need a manual, and so on and so forth. Well, in most of my printers I sell, or any pre-owned printers, there is no user guide or software included with it, and that's why I'm going to show you where to get all that information. So I'm going to turn the printer around here. Okay. I know the glare, you can't see it, but there is the screen that came up here, as you can see. Well, you can't see it. I'm sorry about that, folks. I don't know what else to do about the glare, but as you can see, it is there. This blue light that you see here is for the wireless. I'm not going to connect the wireless because it'll what do you call it there? It'll pick up my wireless IP address and it'll be into the system. I could always delete it anyway, but I'm not going to go that route right now. Here you have a detachable tray, which is nice about these printers. I have the same exact printer. It's on the other file cabinet there. I have the same exact printer. I love it. I had no problems with it. I buy non-branded HP cartridges, but I just want to share this with you guys for you potential buyers out there. If you do buy non-branded cartridges, the system will, if it still does like on mine, it'll say something with counterfeit, or it'll give you some kind of error message. You could just keep applying the prompts to it, and it should, work its way out. Okay, I be using non-branded because anybody who knows anything about buying toner or ink cartridges, the generic brand, well, the branded OEM brand, you're going to spend a lot of money. For this printer here, I didn't buy this. This one came with the ink. You're going to get it with the ink in there. There's not much in there. They have the little ink levels over here where you can hit that button, and it's showing right now. It's showing low, but again, I would definitely order new cartridges. The company I deal with is called Easy Ink. They're in Brooklyn. You can get cartridges with free shipping for this printer with all 5 cartridges. include the small thin one that comes with it. For I think it's $10, and it comes with free shipping. I've been using Easy Ink, and I had no problems with them. But if you guys, read the reviews first before you buy from any buyer on eBay, seller on eBay anyway. Just see what the reviews are. See if the people are complaining about the ink, whether they're saying it dries out too quick. I've read on other companies, not Easy Ink, but other companies where they said they purchased ink from sellers, and that when they got the ink, they ran a couple color pages and the ink ran out. So look at the reviews, see if they're top rated. Also see if they're 100% feedback. If you start seeing 98, 97, check the feedbacks and go directly to the negatives and see what the people are complaining about. The other buyers. That's all I can tell you. That's a heads up. And that goes for me too. If I had negatives, I would want you to check me out as well. As a matter of fact, before you even buy this printer, I would encourage you to check the feedbacks and see what buyers had said about that purchase from me. This will be the third one I sold. I had another one like this one. This will be the third one. I've sold printers in the past, and this will be the third one. This is pretty clean. But anyway, let me look at this here. This detachable tray is nice. I have the same exact printer, like I said. And what's nice about this here, if I could do it here, I don't want to break anything. Oopsie, I think I moved it out the slot here. I think I moved it out just a little too quick here. Okay, what happens with this here is this will slide back and forth. I think I just moved it out. This slides back and forth. You could put 4x5 tray, 4x5 glossy paper in here and leave it within the printer. You don't have to take it out. You don't have to change. In other words, you don't have back. I think on the Brothers, they have it where if you want to, you see the slide bar here, you would put the glossy paper in there, 4x5, I think it was, or 4x6, and then you have to remove the paper and then put it back on like that, and then reset it again. With this one here, you don't have to do that there. Like I said, you put it in here in a tray and you set it up like that there. Well, we get this one here, and you would set up to the slide, the slide you want, 4x6, whatever. You pop it in here, and the tray goes into here like this, like that. And here is where your paper goes, like this here. You would lift it up. Make sure this is all the way over there, like that, okay? And try to use clean paper, okay? And just tuck it in like that. Don't force it in there. You'll notice that when you pick this up, it'll retract by itself. That's the way it works, okay? So it's not broken. That's a normal function for it. Here you have a USB, and here I think you have a, I'm not sure what this one is here. I think that's some kind of IE link thing here, cable that you could connect in here. I'm not sure that works. Oh, no, I think this is for the USB, if I'm not mistaken, I believe. And that's for the SD card. That's it. That's the SD card slot. Okay, here you got a top tray here with an auto feeder, okay? And with the adjustable slides rack, okay? If you got a paper jam, you would open it up like this here. You would remove it out of here. Take the jam out, okay? Oopsie. It always makes that snapping sound. I know it sounds like you're breaking it, right? Now that's the way it works. That's the way they make it. Mine does the same thing. Here is your flatbed, okay? The flatbed is pretty clean here. The back part here, okay? Everything's clean. Printer's pretty clean in general. No scratches on the glass. Everything's intact, thank God. Okay, we'll close that up. When you got to remove the ink or put new install ink in here, you got to wait for the cartridge to go to its set position. Then you would just, I don't want to do it because then it'll offset the system here, and then we have to go through all of configuration. You would just push in and pop out each one that you need. My suggestion is, folks, you can keep these cartridges in if you would desire. That's totally to you. Me personally, I would buy a whole new fresh set, because if you look at the thing here, some are low, some are high, whatever. If you want to keep it all like that, or you want to keep the cartridges in there. These here say HP, but I will say this: some of the companies that do sell refurbished, ink cartridges, they use the same cartridges. So if you're buying from Easy Ink and you see the HP, it's not an OEM brand. It's they're using the cartridge and refilling it up with the with ink. Okay, that's the way I understand it, because I've ordered from them before and I seen the cartridge and it had HP on. It's like, wow, they got HP, but it's not. They refill them, they recycle them again, which is nothing wrong with that. So that's how it goes. And when you got to do it, like I said, it'll retract. If you have to remove the print head, okay, this lever pops up. First, take the cartridges out. You would pop this lever up, and this compartment will come out. The print head will come out. case you have to service it, clean it, whatever. If you go on YouTube, they tell you how to clean these things here. They can be cleaned. So if you do get a clogged one, don't think right away the print is bad, it's defaulted print, whatever, the print. Most likely they'll show you how to clean it out. Some people tell you they put like a little cup of lukewarm water, and you leave it sit there for a couple hours or something along that line. You'll see all the ink deposits coming out of it. It cleans the little filtered screens in there, and then they'll tell you wait so long for it to dry out before you reinsert it back into the printer. Cut and dry, pretty simple. Okay, so let's close this up here. All right, I'm still on the ink level thing. I'm going to go back here. We already printed out a report. I don't want to keep wasting the ink that's in there because it's not fair to you as a potential buyer. So I don't want to keep wasting ink, but I want to do a live one while you're here. This is no smoke and mirrors, folks. What you see is what you're getting. Okay, so please keep that in mind. First off, I'm going to bump out of the screen. We're going to go to a screen share, and I'm going to show you that this printer has connected with let me see over here. It has connected with my system. Now I'm going over here first, and for you to check it out, you would go to your system to make sure. I want you to see this here, that this is a Windows 10 operating system, okay? As you can see here, it's got all the information here. It does work with the Windows 10 operating system. Now mind you, there is no software included with this here. I didn't need to put it in because the system automatically detected. Now, you go over here next to the devices and printers, you will see I have two, that's mine. Okay, that's my printer. Once I sell this and once this video is done, this will be removed. That's my printer. This is a secondary one. This is the one that's the demo. What you want to do, and we're going to do it now live, I'm going to minimize the screen here as best I can here. Let's see here. Let me do this here so you can see. I want you to see it live, folks. You got to see it live. So I'm going to split the screen, and this way you know this is no smoke and mirrors. So I'm going to go over here. As you can see here, we're in the screen. So I'm going to right-click it. Go to Printer Properties. Okay, click on the one that says Copy, and this is set for the default. Let's move this one over here so you can see exactly what's going on here, because I want you to see again, folks. This again is no smoke and mirrors. Okay, so we're going to click this on here. Here's the printer right here. It has paper in it. We're going to click Print Test Page. Okay, let's move this here. You can see the printer's acknowledging it. Okay, wait, let me get that back again here, folks. Okay, let's open up the other one here. Whoopsie. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm glad you're seeing it anyway. I was going back and forth. Okay, here is the test page. Okay, so now you'll be getting two test pages. I'm not going to keep doing these here, and it's clean on both sides. Okay, I'm not going to keep printing this out, folks, because if you are the lucky buyer of this printer, you're going to say the guy wasted all the ink that was in here to show me the printer, to test it out. Take my word for it. This is the second one I print. This is a live sheet. This one I had to do before I made the video, so I want to make sure you guys are aware. So this is the second test. This is the first one, and this is the new one. It just came off the printer. Okay, so keep that in mind. And this one here is the print status report. Okay, it shows you the ink levels here, but I'm telling you, folks, even though it shows you the yellow is like basically blacked out here. It's like it's blank. Okay, you're going to need cartridges. You could, however, still print, I believe, but when it comes to certain cartridges or certain color, like we're doing a lot of coloring, color pictures, you're going to get a message saying there's not enough ink in there or something along that line. An alignment adjustment was done on this printer, so you don't have to worry about it. It has been aligned, the printer alignment. The menu works. Everything works on here. If you want to download more stuff, you can go to their site. You could also send and receive emails on here. Send and receive emails. Of course, you can receive emails. But if you have a document that you want to put in here and shoot it over to, through an email, you could set it up in here in your system. I've done it many times. It works. Like if I wanted to send this to you, I would put my email. I would type your email address in there. It already has mine in there. And I would just hit the send button and it would send it through. This is a wireless printer. Which is nice about it is because if you have an iPhone or your iPhone, whatever, or your iPad, and you need to send a documentation, all you got to do is just connect it up to once it gets connected, it detects your Wi-Fi area. You'll connect it. You'll get some message on your phone or your iPad, and it'll show the device. You would click it on, and then you could print wirelessly. You don't even need the USB cable, to be honest with you, okay? I'm doing it for demo purposes. I'm doing it because I want to show you that this printer does connect to a Windows 10 operating system. I did not load any software to this either, okay? When I plugged it in, the computer automatically detected it. Now, for those who want software, which I would suggest you would get, you can get it over here at the website. We're going to bump right over here and go to this one here. Now, when you want to get this documentation for your printer, I probably will most likely going to download the software too, because I think it's good to have. Do a Google search and type in HP 7520 printer. You're going to see this one here. Don't go to the one at Quill. Go to the one that says hpsupport.com/US, and then you'll see it over here. Just print this one. It says 7520E all-in-one printer. Click this on. But I just want to show you before we go here, you'll probably be getting a good deal on this here. There are people over here selling this one here, like for example, this one here is from the PCM company. I don't know who they are. They're selling a refurbished. They say no tax. eBay's got one. This is only one though, folks. I'm just showing you for refurbished. Again, no tax for $249. And then they got another one from eSupply Box with $544. But this printer is definitely going to be under $100. I know that. So if you are interested in it, I don't have a price point right now. I got to do a little research on it. I don't want to go too high. I don't want to go too low. I do want to make money off it. I mean, that's what I'm in this business for. But I'm going to try to keep it fair. And just to let you guys know, you are going to be able to buy this with best offers. Okay. And now with the new seller update that came out for 2018 with eBay, the seller has free return. I mean, the buyer gets free returns. The seller pays for the free returns, I should say. So with the 30 days, you don't like this printer for some reason, you can send it back, and I cover the shipping cost. But all I could ask folks is, if that is the case where you're not happy with it, do it before the 30 days. And also, the way I send it to you, please send it back to me the same way. It's got to be properly packaged. If it comes back damaged, that will be a problem. Okay, I'm just giving you a heads up because I've had this happen in the past. I would send out good printers. I think I had it either 2 or 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. And the buyer, whatever, didn't change their mind, didn't want it for some reason. I got a better deal elsewhere. They sent it back to me. It was improperly packaged, and when it got back to me, it was damaged. So it went from a good printer to a broken printer where it had to sell for parts not working. So if you're going to do this here, make sure you want this printer. Do your searching, your research. See if you're getting a better deal. If you get a better deal from somebody else, outside of me, that's all fine and well. I wish you all the best on that. But if you are going to buy this printer from me and I send it to you well packaged, I need it to come back in the same condition as I sent it to you. Okay, so please, that's all I ask. Okay, now let's click on over here. Let's get back to this. After we click this one on, you're going to see a window comes up. You can see HP website. It says right over here, HP Photosmart 7520E all-in-one printer. Okay. Now, when you're doing this here, this system will detect your computer, if I'm not mistaken, when you go to it. But here's the thing: you could click on software and drivers. Right now, this detected my system. Okay, detected operating. It tells you right here, detected operating system, 64-bit. Okay. Now what you're going to do is, they're telling you the file size is 78.7 megabytes. It came out with release date was October 22nd, 2015, and the version 28.8. Okay, you would click this on here. Okay, and now you have the download. Now you'll be able to download the software on here. Okay, plain cut and dry. You just follow the prompts, and you'll be okay. The other things they have here, folks, I recommend. I always recommend get the firmware, okay, and you can read about it. You can click the plus sign, and you can see the details. You might say, well, why do I want firmware? Firmware is good to have because as there's updates, it'll enhance. Like here, for example, the firmware update improves network security, enables protected management frame, PMF, router connection. And here's the fixes and enhancements. Enhances to network security, enable protected management frame, router connection. Well, we don't need that right now. They want the feedback. It says it says fixes miscellaneous minor defects. and it'll tell you the type, firmware, the version, Windows 60, 10, 60. I got a 64-bit operating system. The release date on this was September 6, 2016. That's the file name, and it's 25.4 megabytes. And you could do that for all. I would definitely do the firmware. If you want to get other stuff in there, it won't hurt if you put other stuff in there. You might get, if you do put the other software in there, you might get response. Basically, this might be the full kit and caboodle, okay? But just to play it safe, just in case it ain't, I would definitely put the firmware in there. I would definitely go there and definitely download the firmware onto your computer. If you got the space, definitely do it, okay? I can't think of anything else to tell you right now, folks. I'm going to bump out of here, and we're going to take it from here. Let me just go in here and move my screen back up again. I'm sorry, guys, I had to keep it down to give you a little, preview of what's going on here. I hope this information helped you guys out. I hope you like this printer. It's a good printer, like I said again. I had the same exact one with it, same printer. I mean, this one, to be honest with you, this one looks a lot cleaner than mine. I was thinking last night when I was checking it out and looking it over and stuff, I said, I wonder if I should put mine up, my 75, and keep this one, because this one looks a lot more newer, cleaner than mine. I mean, I bought mine from the thrift store too. I bought two printers like that from the thrift store. I bought my HP LaserJet printer from the thrift store as well. And I know they're good printers, believe me, I had no problem with them. It's just that I sometimes I have that problem where I get these printers and then I fall in love with them, and it's like, you got to get rid of them. I can't have two of them, but I have to honestly say this printer here is in pretty good condition, pretty clean, in and out. I can't see if any faults on it. So again, if you are the lucky or the potential buyer of this, I hope this demo video helped, and I hope you got something out of it. For those who are new to my channel, subscribers, you're probably wondering, what is this guy doing a demo video for? Let me just reintroduce myself. My name is Rjpasini. I go by the name on eBay, Shop Rjpasini for great deals. And I do demo videos, intro videos, and sneak peek videos. I also do the reseller news. So you may have signed up with me, or you may have subscribed when you read the reseller news. You've seen the reseller news. You probably said, hey, let me check this guy out. And that's how you probably came about getting this demo video. I hope it doesn't. I hope for the new subscribers, I hope when I put these demo videos and sneak peek videos and intro videos out, I hope it doesn't turn you off. I wouldn't unsubscribe. First of all, please don't unsubscribe. I would like to build a big base up with this here, big subscriber base. I'm trying to anyway, and I think it would be, it wouldn't be in your best interest to do that, because I might come out with something good, good video that may be of help to you. If you feel I'm putting too many videos out, if they're not of any interest to you, you could just click them off rather than just unsubscribe. But if you have tons of subscriptions that you come out and you follow, and I'm just number 300 or 400, and you're saying, oh, I got enough, I don't need this guy's video, let me just get rid of him, let me unsubscribe, I would hope you wouldn't do that, really. Because I do come out with good videos, and I, with the reseller news, I do those videos to help and inspire people, like I did my other videos as to why I do the reseller news. And I have this new thing I made up. It's called the His Initiative. And you're probably saying, the His Initiative, what is that? It's to help, inspire, and share. Okay, and that's what my videos are all about, to help, inspire, and share. I like doing demo videos. I love doing videos. I mean, videos right now is my main focal point. Outside of selling on eBay, which the trend goes up and down. It's been kind of slow. You have your high peaks and low peaks, and it's slow right now, I have to honestly say. And maybe a lot of people might be saying, well, that's why he's doing a video, because it's so slow. Even if it was busy, I would still try to find a time slot to make my videos. I definitely don't want to give up doing my videos. I would like to make this channel grow as big as possible. Geez, I would love to have thousands and millions of subscribers, which would be good, because like I said, I mean, if I could, the more subscribers I have and the more people that see my videos, if you could learn something and get inspired by something, the things I do, maybe not so much the demo video. This video here is basically to, help you guys out and just give you a little preview of what you would be getting. But I really would hope that this channel could grow really big one day, and I do hope that people like the content I put out, and I hope you could like and share and comment on the videos I put out, folks. I do this with good intentions, and as I always say in my videos, this is a clean content channel. I do not discuss religion or politics, and there's no profanity on here. There's no rants or raves, although sometimes it may sound like that if I read something or hear something from a Google alert about eBay, and they're changing something around, and where it's going to cost additional money. And I'm also, who people don't know me, I am the frugal entrepreneur. I talk about, trying to save money and stuff like that. If you look at all my past videos, some things I talk about that there, about how to save money. And like I said, I do some do-it-yourselves and how-tos. Not a lot, but they're out there. You just got to look. And I know you're not going to look through 500 and whatever it is, 47, or I don't even know, I've lost track of many videos, but I know you're not going to, I expect you to look at all of them. But if you do ever have the time to check out my videos, see what I got, check them out. You might like them, you might not, I don't know. I hope you do. Like I said again, that's what these videos are for, and that's why I do the reseller news. And just to recap on the sneak peek videos, what that's all about is, if I go thrifting, for example, I don't know if I'm going to go today, but today they have 50% off my local thrift store. So if I go to the thrift store today, it's 1 o'clock New York time, and I come back at 3 or 4 o'clock. What I do is, depending how many items I buy, I will log them in. I clean them up, make sure they're clean, before I present them on do a video, and then I will commence with the sneak peek video. And in the sneak peek video, what that's all about, in some cases I can get it up in one day with the get these listings up on one day, and then there's times I can't. But what the whole purpose with sneak peek video is, I tell you ahead of time what the items are, I tell you the condition, and then I tell you that they will be listed. So let's say today's Thursday, tomorrow it'll be, I'll tell you tomorrow it'll be going up on Friday, okay? And then for those who follow this channel and subscribe to me, you'll get a heads up. You'll be the first ones, say, hey, I know tomorrow, Friday, this guy's going to be putting X, Y, and Z out on listing on eBay, and I want dibs on it. I want to get in on that. I want to be the first one. Maybe I'm interested in buying it. I don't want to, wait for other people. I know when it hits once it gets listed, it's out there. So I mean, you might say, well, whether I got a heads up or not, but not those people. Even though it hits the eBay and it's out there, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to sell like that. You know what I'm saying? So it still kind of like gives you a heads up, kind of, if you get my drift with that. And like I said, you could also save me in your sellers list on eBay if you like the items I sell. And again, if you like the videos, please subscribe. If you get anything out of them, give them a thumbs up, folks. I could really use a thumbs up. And please share, like, and comment. I hope you like this video. I'm going to sign off now on it. If it helped out and making a buying decision with this printer here, please share it with me and share it with the others. Thanks a lot. This is Rjpasini from Shop J Pasini for great deals on eBay. Signing off. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye now.